Hi everyone, this is Susie from Sea Salt and Stitches and previously Sue Sews So. I thought I would try something new. I've always loved watching YouTube videos and particularly beauty and makeup YouTube videos. They're just always interesting to me. I love their haul videos that they do. It's just fun to nosy and see what other people are buying and what they might recommend, or just to see what... I just love having a nosy, really, to be honest. And I thought, you know what, why can't I do this with sewing? I recently have been buying a wee bit of fabric and I thought, hey, let's do a haul video and see if it works. If it doesn't work, hey, at least I've tried it. Okay, so let's start with my first haul. By the way, my seat squeaks a wee bit, so apologies if you hear wee squeaky noises. It's the seat, it's not me, I promise. Anyway, right, I do a lot of my shopping online because I live in Northern Ireland and there's actually not an awful lot of choice locally, so I tend to buy a lot online, and you know, sometimes it works out really well and there's lots of choices and options, and other times, you know, it can be a bit of a pain. Anyway, my first haul is from Backstitch. I'll link everything below that I can and also in my blog post. And I'm going to start with this one here, which is a really lovely cotton lawn. It is this beautiful sort of minty green colour with a sort of cream, just off-white spot to it. And it's really lovely airy fabric. It's really light and floaty, and I just love it. I bought 2 meters off it. I'm looking over here because I've put everything down in my little notebook, just if you're wondering what on earth is she looking over there all the time for. So I bought 2 meters off it and it was £11 per meter, so not the cheapest, but fair enough really. And it's 56 or 142 centimeters, 56 inches or 142 centimeters wide. My plan for this is going to be a skirt of a pattern unknown, but I know the style. Basically, I saw this fabric and it reminded me of a skirt that I've had pinned on Pinterest for forever. So you might even know the one I mean, and I basically just want to copy it. And the other thing I got at the same time is the matching thread. It's one of the features that Backstitch have on their online website, which I think is really great. Okay, it's a bit of a marketing tool, but it's also really helpful for the customer as well, is when you're looking at a fabric on their page, they also will recommend a matching thread to go with it. And I knew that I didn't have anything in this mint that would be in my stash, so I thought, hey, yeah, you're going in my basket too. And it's a really good match, and it's great because it arrived and it means that sure, I'm ready to go now. So hopefully I'll have a lovely skirt to show you sometime soon on the blog. Okay, so there's that chair again. The next thing is this fabric, which, oh my god, I absolutely love it. It's like a chambray style fabric, I guess, but it is a linen cotton twill, and they call it black and white cross weave. It is 55% linen and 45% cotton, and I paid £12 per meter for it, and I bought 2 1/4 meters. And because it's twill, it's got the diagonal lines running through it and a little bit of texture to it, which is really nice. And the other really lovely thing that was a surprise to me because I bought it online, but look at the other side of the fabric. I'm presuming that that is the inside or the back of it and this is the front, but you could use it either way really, and you could even incorporate them together as panels in whatever you're making. I think that would be really lovely actually, but I am leaning towards this side. And I think I'm going to make a zinnia, I think that's how you pronounce it, skirt by Colette Patterns. My apologies for the whole of this video if I pronounce anything incorrectly. I do most of my sewing interaction online, so you don't actually hear anyone saying the words, and I'm never quite sure how you pronounce these things because I never talk about it to other people. So if I'm saying anything incorrectly, just let me know, and hey, I'll learn something new, which is great. Anyway, so I'm thinking a zinnia for this. I love that pattern. It just looks like it could be such a versatile skirt that you could use in so many different occasions, and the fact that this is just like a lovely black and white, pretty much grey, it'll be a neutral in my wardrobe, and I reckon I would be living in it. Now the only thing I would say that's, well, maybe a little bit of a negative about this fabric is it's a bit itchy. It's got a little bit of an itchy feel to it. So I'm going to have to line this. If I make the zinnia or if I make something else with it, I'm really going to have to line it because it's just going to make me itch up against my skin. But I'm guessing that's because of the linen. And, you know, it's not the end of the world, really. And I think the fabric is gorgeous. It's got a beautiful drape, and I can't wait to make this. I think this is the next thing I'm going to be working on, so yay. Okay. I'll just say, actually, that this is still in stock on the website, so if I have inspired you with this, they still have this on their website, and I think they have some different colours of it as well. It's really lovely fabric, it's really good quality. I would totally recommend it, although I haven't sewn with it yet, but I can imagine it's going to be really nice to work with. As for the spot, the mint spot that I showed you, they only have about 43 centimetres left. I think I snatched the last of it, but if you can think of anything to make with 40 centimetres, then hey, go for it, okay? Right, so the next haul that I did online was with a new to me shop I'd never heard of before, called Supercut, and it's actually an Italian online store. I think it's run by a French lady who lives in Italy. If I'm wrong, correct me. I was on Instagram the other day. Love Instagram. Follow me if you want to. And someone I follow was working with this really beautiful fabric, and she linked to Supercut. I followed the link, found the fabric, and before I knew it, it was in my basket ready to go. I had fallen in love with it, I had to have it. So what's the fabric? Well, it's this beauty here. This is a 100% cotton print with the most beautiful and quirky little blue and red birds on this lovely floral background. It's quite a crisp cotton. I'm guessing it's a poplin. I can't remember from my my notes, unfortunately. I got 2.5 meters of this one. And I think it cost about €7 for the half metre. Supercut do their pricing per half metre, so I'm just going to give you the prices in that. And it's obviously euros because it's an Italian website. I haven't washed this fabric yet, so it still has a wee bit of a crisp feel to it. I'm guessing when I wash it it'll soften up a little bit. I do hope so, because it's maybe a wee bit crisp for now. And I bought it because I loved it, not with a particular pattern in mind, but I was thinking maybe like a shirt dress. I have yet to make a shirt or a shirt dress, so it could be a new challenge for me that I would like to take on someday, and this might be my chosen fabric. I'm not sure, or maybe it can be a dress from Sewaholic Patterns. I love that pattern, so could be that one with a nice gathered skirt. Or if you can think of something else, I'd love to hear your suggestions. So that's that one that I bought, and I love it so much. Put that behind me. Right, and the next one was, when it arrived, not quite what I thought it was going to be like, but I still don't mind it. It's this one here. So this is a pretty heavyweight cotton poly blend. It's about 90% cotton and 10% polyester, and it's this lovely light blue stripe. I think that's actually the back of it. It is. That's the right side there. And what is it? It's got a wee bit of a stretch this way, so with the stripe, not very much of a stretch, but a wee bit of a stretch, and no stretch there. Is it like a ponte knit maybe? That didn't actually say on the website, and it did say it was heavyweight, so I probably should have realised that, but it's a lot heavier and denser than I anticipated it to be. But I just think it's going to make a really lovely shift dress of some sort. Maybe something like a Cocoa by Tilly and the Buttons, I haven't tried that one yet, or a Laurel, I think that's how you pronounce it, from again Colette Patterns. I think that would be really cute with little short sleeves and maybe some pockets down here. I got, how much of that did I get? 1.5 meters, and this cost €7.95 again per half meter. And this one is 174 centimeters wide, so it's really quite wide, and 1.5 meters will more than do me, I would say, for that. Again, I haven't washed this yet, so I'm not sure what that's going to be like, but I imagine it'll be really nice to work with and easy, and I can see myself living in that shift dress next spring all the time, so looking forward to that one. Oh yes, one more thing. On the, don't look at that yet. One more thing, on the website, unfortunately this colour has sold out, or it's not there anymore, so I presume it's sold out. But they do have a navy striped version and a red striped version, but I thought light blue would be something a wee bit different and nice for the spring. Right, and finally this one, I had no plan on buying this, but I saw it on the website and went, wow, I've never seen anything like that before. I have to have some. So it was a bit pricey. It was €11.90 per half meter, and because of that I only bought 1 meter of it, so limited to what I can make. But it's this absolutely charming pelican, yes, you heard that right, pelican silk crepe, and it is just divine. It's made in Italy, and it is actually Paul and Joe fabric, so they've used that for some of their clothing line, which I think is really cool that I now have a little piece of that. Now, what to make with it? Obviously I've only got 1 meter, so I don't have a lot of options. It would be so lovely in like a little floaty tea dress type thing, but I'm a bit stingy and only bought 1 meter, so I can't do that. So I was wondering if maybe I could squeeze a Belcara, not sure if I've said that right, blouse sewaholic pattern from it. I've never made one. I have the pattern in my stash. I'm not sure if it's enough. I mean, the envelope says it's not enough, but you never know. Sometimes you can squeeze these things in. Or more than likely, I'll just make a little cami vest that I wear underneath, you know, a jacket or a cardigan or something like that, and just have this fun little print popping out from underneath my other clothes and things like that. I just think it'd be really, really cute and a wee bit quirky, and I love it. But knowing me, it will probably sit in my stash and I'll be too scared to cut into it. Anyone else guilty of that? I have quite a lot of lovely silks and things, Liberty silks in particular, that I just can't bear to cut. But hopefully I will just, you know, bite the bullet and make something, because it's much better as something I can wear than sitting in a drawer somewhere. So finally on the Supercut, I just want to say that the posting or shipping was a brilliant service. I think I ordered it on Thursday afternoon and I got the delivery on like a Monday. I mean, it was just so quick considering it was coming from Italy. So I was really impressed with that, and it was so cute because it came with a little note from the owner saying thank you, and a little lollipop in it as well, and also another clever marketing trick, a few swatches of some of her other fabrics as well to try and entice me into another purchase, and I nearly did, but I haven't yet. But you should go onto their website. She has some really unusual and quirky things on there, so if you're looking for something a little bit special, you might find something there that you like. and the shipping was €12, which I thought was decent enough, you know, considering it's coming from Italy, so I was happy enough to pay that. So my next purchase was from the Village Haberdasherie, again online. I bought a massive big haul from her, predominantly quilting cottons, because I'm making a baby quilt for my friend. I'll blog about that another time. But while I was shopping for the quilting cottons, I came across this cotton voil that had been reduced because it had flaws in it apparently. But I thought, isn't this the cutest little print? I think it's maybe that way around for you. So I haven't washed this yet, so it's still a little bit crispy, but you know, voil can just be so floaty and airy. And it's got this lovely pattern of migrating birds, what, geese or ducks or something like that on it. It's called Flight Voil River Rock on the website, and it's by Birch Fabrics. I think I paid £24 about for all of it, and I got about 2 meters, so sort of okay price. As for the flaw in it, I can't see it. I don't know what was wrong with the fabric. Some of it has this kind of strange texture on it. I don't know if that's maybe the flaw. I'm kind of assuming that that's going to wash out though, or iron out. I just haven't tried yet. If you know about that and I'm wrong, then let me know. But I was just thinking of like a light blouse for this would be quite cute. I had a couple of sheets, because it was flawed and I think it was cut slightly. I've got 2 fat quarters here and the rest in you know, yardage. I think that's an American term, but never mind. So yeah, hopefully that'll be okay, and I think it'll be quite cute. I'm thinking maybe a Mimi blouse from Tilly's book, but we'll see. I haven't made that yet, and maybe I can't squeeze it into that. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I've got 2 more things to do, so well done if you're still here watching with me. I hope this isn't too boring and you're finding this interesting. My next purchase was from eBay, and it is quite an unusual print to say the least. I bought it from a company called The Fabric Company Limited, and I will link below to a link to their shop. And this is the beauty. I put this on Instagram, quite a few if you like the look of it, but it was a really close-up shot, so you couldn't really get a good idea of what it was like. So let's see if you like it. Oh look, I washed it and it frayed like crazy, and now I can't open it. So there's a warning to you. I never really do any of the zigzagging around the edges before I put it in the washing machine, so maybe I should have with this one. Anyway, look. Oh, it's this way around. What a mess. Wow, there. Okay. So, this is it here. So can you see what it is? It's like a, well, it's another bird print. I obviously have a bit of a thing for birds at the moment, and flowers. Well, I've always had a thing for floral prints, but birds are my new obsession, obviously. And it's this gorgeous bright blue against the lovely white. It's quite heavy, drapey fabric. It's apparently 63% cotton and 37% viscose. I bought 3 meters of it, and it's 145 centimeters wide, and I got it for £6.95 per meter. Bargain. So happy with that price, and free postage as well, which is always nice, isn't it? Especially when it's this price. So what am I going to make with it? Well, when I first was buying it, I was looking for drapey fabric for Sewaholic's latest dress, which I can't remember the name of. Yaletown, maybe? I just checked and yeah, I was right, Yaletown. Because it needs a drapey fabric for the crossover look that it has in the blouse. But I don't know. Now that I've got it in my hands, I'm thinking that this print is maybe a bit big for that style. I'm still thinking about it. If you, maybe just a maxi dress, plain type maxi dress. What do you think? I can't decide. If you have any ideas, please let me know, because I love this, but I'm really not sure what I'm going to make with it, because it's quite a large pattern. But I think it'll be fab whatever I do make. The only thing is, I think it's going to maybe be a little bit awkward to work with, a little bit, because it's so heavy and drapey. I'm probably going to get a bit annoyed at it during the process, but hopefully I'll stick with it and make something nice. And I can't even be bothered to fold that up now, so just pretend you don't see that. Okay, so my last one I actually bought from my local fabric shop called Craftswoman. It's not overly local, it's on the other side of Belfast to me, it's outside Belfast. But again, still on the lookout for drapey fabric for the Yaletown dress, because I really want to make it. I think it'll be a good look for me. And I came across this viscose. So, it's not overly wide, but I bought 4 meters off it, so that should be enough. And that's it there. So it's got this lovely striped floral print with the black and the white backgrounds. It is really drapey, so it's going to drape you beautifully, but it's a wee bit see-through. You probably can't see that there, but it's a little bit see-through, and I'm going to need to line it or underline it. And I don't know what to underline it in, because it's so drapey. I don't want to put a cotton underneath it, because it's gonna lose its lovely drape to it. So do I just use a normal lining the whole way? But I don't really want that kind of lining up around on the blouse section. So I actually saw someone on Instagram used this fabric but in a different colorway to make a camby dress, and oh my goodness, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And I asked her how did she line it, and she did line it, and she used, I think, Georgette. I don't know if I've pronounced that right. Georgette, probably. Which might be a good idea. I might use that for the blouse section of it, just to give the opacity, but keep the drape. I love it. Anyway, and this was my cheapest fabric in this haul at £5.95 per metre. So there you go. I think it's, you know, a poly viscose, so it's quite cheap and happy fabric. And that is probably going to be a nightmare to sew with. So I'm probably going to hate sewing with that, but hopefully the end result will be worth it. So again, on the floor. So there you go. That is my very first video on my blog. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you found some of those fabrics interesting, and maybe you like some of them and quite fancy picking some up for yourself. If you can think of any ideas or suggestions of what I should make with these fabrics, then please let me know. And if you liked this video, I'd love any feedback or thoughts on it. And I have a few more ideas for other videos to come, so hopefully you'll see some of those in a few weeks' time. Okay, all the best guys, bye for now.